Yo, 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 what's good? I got an air conditioner now, so the fan background noise will be replaced with the air conditioner background noise, which is hopefully not that bad. So far in my tests, it doesn't actually pop up in the background unless I'm actually talking. Then obviously it doesn't get filtered out or anything, but good that it's not there all the time. You know, if I'm silent for whatever reason, it shouldn't be there. Nice, so the music cloaks it even better. Well, there's going to be some cop sirens you hear at least, but whatever. Alright, so this morning was a little odd compared to what I normally end up doing, because obviously I had to go out and grab some furniture, so I was perturbed, preoccupied. Posted a whole bunch of pictures in Special Bus if you want to see. Pretty entertaining stuff. However, while I was gone... Okay. Thanks. While I was gone, iquare put together the changes for the Dark Archon's mind control ability. So that's epic. So I need to update unit state. Looks like I don't even have that open. Mind control spell. It's weird that there's mind control and then mind control spell. I don't know why those are the same, but whatever. I'll initialize it over here. And then C unit layout, which is right over here as well. Alright, so we'll build that, and then I will go ahead and in the meantime, slap these into my GPTP commit. Because, of course, oh, actually, I'm not sure if mind control spell is in here. Where is it? Orders spells. Okay. We need to go to enumerations. Or it's actually structures, unit layout. Yeah, I'm not sure why iquare doesn't want to set up his Git or whatever, but I guess he's not interested in that. Yeah, I suppose so. It's just, you'd think they would denote that. Alright. Okay. So then we also need to grab these files. Now, even though this is probably not that intelligent to do, I actually do have two different areas where I have these files. And I'm sure that will change as time goes on. Right, so that's succeeded. So basically, I copy over the files into the GitHub local area, as well as the actual area where I'm building the plugin. And that's how I've been doing it for now. I don't know if that'll change, but it has the benefit of obviously creating an automatic backup on my, locally, as well as having stuff a little bit more out there. So, Connor, I don't know if you're all set with your builds or anything. I don't know if you've finished anything. I haven't checked the forum yet. How's progress been on those? Any new ones for us? Okay, so that's done. Yeah, he should set up Source Tree or some other manager so that we can take care of that, because that would be epic. Oops. Not what I meant to do. So good progress. Okay, that's good to hear. Time isn't really an issue. We got all day. We got all week. We got all year. It's fine. But I was just curious because I saw that you had posted about it earlier. A mech one this time. Nice. And then I guess Kian gave you a Mass Goliath one at some point. I wonder why he would want Mass Goliath, but hey, whatever. If you can make it work. Goliath man. Could work out. How fucking goofy would it be if I ended up making a Goliath upgrade that let them jump up cliffs? Like the stupid Starcraft 2 Zerglings from Heart of the Storm. You just see Goliath bounding up the cliffs with a new animation. That would be like a meme upgrade. That's a UEDIP upgrade. You're talking about new mechanics. That is so dumb. I want to have like a small spry walker that like moves fast or gets a speed upgrade and moves fast and then does that little jump thing. That would be epic. And it plays the boing cartoon sound when it does it too. Just maximize that meme value. So I pulled from here today when I got back home, Veek. I think all you updated, I'm assuming all you updated was add alias. Let's see. Yeah, attack clear added to notepad utils. Okay, cool. Epic. Thank you. Yeah, that would be a map crap unit for sure. What really is kind of annoying right now, I know it's only temporary, but the fact that we have so few opportunities to add additional units now, and we have to wait for those extenders for data, it does kind of rub me the wrong way. I mean, I feel a lot of demotivation every now and then about that. Not in a point where I'm gonna stop. Obviously, I don't think there could be anything that would do that for me. But it does frustrate me that we end up with stuff like, you know, Hydra, which really the main bottleneck right now is the core limitations of the data structures, as opposed to like, oh, I don't know what kind of concepts I want. Like, I know what concepts I want to explore. So, okay. That is a source of some frustration, but. Excuse me. There was some fucking dust in that house, man. I have a little bit of a headache. I'm hoping it goes away without much argument. But anyway, the data structures are a good excuse for me to get into Rust. Like all those limitations and stuff, the fact that we are limited on numbers of attacks that units that or numbers of units that can be added to attacks for AI and stuff like that. All that shit is just like, oh yeah, here's another excuse for me to really go ham and get work done on that stuff. You know what I mean? So the other thing I was going to say more recently is I'm thinking at this point we want I'm gonna need to decrease the mana burn on Maelstrom to 75. 100 is really strong. It one-shots Defilers and Ghosts and Corsairs, I believe. Oh no, that was only from the shield bug. It one-shots Defilers, Ghosts, and High Templar. So changing it to 75 means that at full health, Defilers and High Templar will live with 5 HP. Ghosts will still die on one hit if they have at least 45 energy, obviously. But the reason why it's so fucking strong is because it's a very wide AoE. I did not know Maelstrom was so wide because it's such an underused ability. So for me, I was like, what the fuck? Why is it so... Like, it's hitting units that I would not have imagined. So I'll probably also be shrinking the impact zone. And it'll become a projectile as opposed to just an instant cast with a field. So it's not hit scan anymore, and it will become something that you'll see from You would more so see something like... I'm trying to think of like what a good example of that would be, but... I don't know, you would see some like shit like that in a MOBA maybe? You know, the projectile stuff? So... Can't stack those. Alright, that's just for supply, so I don't need to keep doing that. So that'll be the changes that we make at some point. Now it's U-titled scenario. And I'm gonna make... What, Pepe? Pepe? My man? Can't ban him. What's wrong with you? Oh, Honkler? I didn't even know that was an emoji. Oh, and world. I thought you said word. What the fuck? Dude, YouTube is really... That's like some sick shit, man. Hey, what else is researched by default? No. Is there anything else? Irradiate. Okay. Borrowing is consume. I think this label is actually lurker aspect. I don't know why it's even in there. Okay. Alright, that's fine. But you can't. You can say them in both of those in the same sentence. You just can't. Can you put world clown? Can you say world clown instead of clown world? Can you say crown world? Oh, okay. How does it feel to live inside a fucking simulation? Dark Swarm is such a stupid name, SMH. SMH, my SMH. Alright, so here we have hallucination and mind control. Oh, safety F is supposed to be researched. Okay. I don't even know if I have that over here. Oh wait, safety off is not supposed to be researched. Dummy. Me big dum-dum. Alright, I'll check upgrades now. So those labels are still wrong. I have to fix that at some point. Oh yeah, we've got 2 Kadarin core labels for some reason, which means in... World of clowns. Hell yeah. And oh, that's the wrong one. I'm looking for my ARR files again. I go to upgrades.dat. Hey, it looks like the oh, never mind. I clicked around a few times, Veek, and that bug came back where upgrades.dat edited itself, or maybe it was when I switched over to tech data. I'm not sure which, but something happened there where now it's marked as unsaved, even though I haven't done anything. So what I'm looking for stuff that has Kadarin core as the label. Upgrade 59 has it as a label, so that's probably what it is. Cool, I found out by accident immediately. No, I just clicked around in the list of data entries. The drive? 1096. There we go. So... Again, it might have been when I moved from upgrades to tech data. I'm not actually sure. I'll restart the program to figure that one out. Okay, so now I just launched upgrades.dat. I haven't clicked over here at all. I moved to tech data, then back to upgrades, everything's fine. Okay, so when I click down enough entries, it seems like it does mark itself as unchanged. Now I'm gonna see if I can click if it's any number of entries specifically. Or, yeah, it looks like after a certain number. I'm not sure which or why. I was looking for a rhyme or reason, but so that does seem to be happening. So Kadar and core, both of them can be 1. That's fine. And structure plating is 1. So that's not actually structure plating. I don't know why the fuck Signify Malice was like that. Oh, I must have been testing Malice. Okay. All right. Okay. And I guess I should open up the regular test map just to be sure here. Oh, for upgrades. Yeah, this is 1 now. Oh, and I guess these should be 5 as well. Oh, I had the git shit one open by accident. I don't actually know what that means. Might mean that I didn't actually save my changes here. The text stuff seems to be saved. But I don't know about this. That seems fine. I wish there was a way to remove certain entries from SEM drafts. Recent files list. I think that would be nice. Okay. All right, so after all that, now we can pop in here and test the mind control changes. All right, cool. Hydra test is now the main one. Oh, apparently the stack did not save for that one. Oops. All right, because I copy and pasted it. That makes sense. So I also made some changes recently to vTerra Node 2. I'll show that off in a moment after I test the mind control changes. So the mind control changes, like I said, takes control of the target, draining energy based on its supply cost. Targets escape if the Dark Archon runs out of energy, obviously, or dies. I didn't bother adding that to the list of things here. So if we spawn Marine 4-1, or yeah, I'm not sure actually, spawn 0-4-1. Okay. Cool. Resetting all upgrades in the editor. Is there a button to mass reset everything? Because that would be nice. As you can see, my energy is draining rapidly because I have a 6 supply worth of converted units here. I suppose there should be a button to unbind, to cancel all. Right? So the overlay should probably play again, or some other effect. But yeah, it does seem to work, which is pretty cool. Now, we just spike our energy again. I'll just bring these clown emojis. They don't start out with interceptors. SMH. Oh yeah, yeah, I can do that. But then I run out of energy a lot quicker. As you can see, the energy is skyrocketing down because I have 2 battle cruisers controlled. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like how that turned out. It seems like the train order for the... Oh no. The train order for the... whatever it is, the interceptors did not survive the transition there. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, I mean, Dark Archons are now really fucking useful at this point, right? So, that's pretty cool. I think maybe a projectile change and a reduction in the... Oh, these guys need to reset to their idle frame when they're finished attacking between things, because that looks ugly as fuck. But a projectile change, so there's a travel time for Maelstrom and reduction in its area of effect, will definitely result in... this is just a placeholder graphic for the exemplar. We're showing off the new Dark Archon changes. But I think that will result in the ability to decrease the energy cost of Maelstrom from 100 to 75, because we'll decrease the power gate. That being said, Mind Control is definitely, I think, the de facto ability of the Dark Archon now. Issue order for land structure. I think I did that in... I might have done that in Hydra 1.0. But you basically just tell the structure to land. I mean, like, the order is going to be land. If, so you would want to, like, bring jump on a location to wait for a structure to get there or something like that, or just set a death when in the map triggers or whatever. So, yeah. So what's up, Don? You want to see my new Dark Archons? Check them out. So the problem here is I don't think this player actually has Psystorm. Let's take a look. Yeah, he's got a hallucination, that's about it, unfortunately. You can use them instead of battlecruisers? Yeah, sure. Okay, so yeah, what we're definitely missing right now is a cancel button for the Dark Archon. Russian campaign episode. Monday, I believe. Hey, what happens if I make an Archon? I made an Archon with one of my own High Templar and the mind-controlled High Templar, and he turned into a fucker. Oh, shit! A wucker. That's funny. I have no idea what to do about that, to be honest. That is pretty funny. Here's a question. What happens if I mind control and then I make hallucination Dark Archons? Here, kill me. Hi. Thanks. I guess these last until they last. No, he's hostile to me. That is a puzzling one. You just steal somebody's High Templar, but I guess that means that they return to their original owner anyway, so whatever. It is kind of funny. Archon Ball looks so fucked up. Visually. Fully. Alright. But you can imagine what would happen in this game, honestly, like, just from this change alone, I think what we're gonna see a lot is people grabbing like vital targets in the middle of a battle and hoping that they just die. Like, you can actually just mind control High Templar and the Dragoons and Zealots will execute them or something, you know what I mean? So I wonder if that will be too broken. Right? Like, should it be that you don't automatically acquire your own units? I don't know. Like, you don't automatically acquire targets that were your own units or something. Yeah, I've never played Age of Empires 1. I have no idea what it's like. But once you run out of energy, it goes back to the original owner. As you can see here. See? I haven't tested whether or not it runs out when the caster dies. So let's try that. Okay, it does. So that's pretty cool. Okay, awesome. Thank you, thank you. Epic. Right, so I'm actually not sure about recursion in that sense. I was actually thinking, what happens if you mind control a unit that's already mind controlled? Like, who does it return to at that point? I'm assuming the game stores its original owner, but I don't really know for sure. And the other problem is, we can't really practice that right now, I don't think. Well, I guess we could, so... okay, spawn 3F11. So what we can do here is then spawn 0. We can do this. Oh, they're for some reason their energy is reset. When they get mind controlled. Oh, here we go. Hey, we did get some sort of crash. I orders what? Yeah, I orders was for idle orders. There is no alias for issue order. Issue order has no S at the end. Yeah, I guess I could have predicted that. I do think this is a really, really cool ability, though. The just the way that it works out. If the Dark Archon feels so much more powerful now, just in that basis, where you can walk in and you can just cause fucking havoc. Energy reset is a Dark Archon specific issue. So if I mind control a ghost, you'll see they actually still have energy and can cloak. So, oh yeah, there you go. That's an idea. It does turn into a enemy structure. Now I don't know about an SCV or a probe. Oops, see a nerd. I like how the larva died from falling off creep faster. Well, you get the larva, yeah. I'm glad that that's how it works for those units anyway. You can just barely, on a full Dark Archon energy, you can barely finish a command center. That's pretty cool. That's without the energy upgrade too. Now, I imagine probes would be the easiest, because you're just building a Nexus. But you already are a Protoss, right? So. Could you imagine if the fucking warped-in structures also reset like lunatics? Yeah, they don't. Okay. So it's just the Zerg ones. That's pretty cool. You do get larvae from the hatchery afterwards anyway, so like if you complete it fast enough. All right. iquare says that when a Dark Archon mind controls a unit that's already mind controlled, the unit will still return to the original owner, not the player who has the Dark Archon. So that's what his code is supposed to do. Obviously, I can't really test that, but... Hey. Oh, okay. I think I see what happens here. Is that the same panic that we had before? Yeah. Because it might be that when you're trying to mind control a unit that has another unit mind controlled, that might be causing some error, but... With a full Dark Archon energy without even needing the energy upgrade, you can finish a command center. With mind controlled drone, eventually the hatchery will finish and you'll be able to build drones from the larva, but the... what would you call it? The hatchery itself reverts back to the original owner. Right, it should give you the units that Dark Archon controls, and like basically it just changes the ownership of the Dark Archon's mind-controlled victims. Right? So imagine if you were playing PvP, you're both got Dark Archons. One of the players mind controls the enemy's Reavers, like 2 Reavers, and then you mind control the Dark Archon that mind controlled your Reavers. You would get the Reavers back, and then when that Dark Archon ran out of energy or died or whatever, you would still get the Reavers back. It would just revert. It wouldn't really revert to anybody's control because you had the ownership. So I could see where the code could eventually run into an issue with that idea, but. Remarkably few issues, though, considering the scope of those changes. So that's pretty cool. And I think that's actually everything that I wanted to add for the Dark Archon. Obviously, there's visuals and reads and stuff. We do need an overlay of some sort that will continue to set up mind-controlled units apart from non-mind-controlled ones. Some sort of visual effect that makes it clear which ones are mind-controlled. And probably when you select the Dark Archon that has mind-controlled a unit, there should be some sort of, like, a line drawn between it and its victims. I think that's the only fair thing to do in that situation. Just so that you know, like, all right, this Dark Archon has 6 Marines, and that Dark Archon has an Ultralisk. And, you know, like, you know which one is which as the owner of the Dark Archons. So hopefully that works out. But fuck yeah, dude. Imagine, like, we're getting this done before Fraud Night. We're going to have Fraud Night with Dark Archons that can mind control for 25 energy. That is epic. What, like units controlled or something? Where it tells you the count of units controlled? I suppose we could also add that. What I meant by line is I meant like a literal line drawn from the Dark Archon to its victims. So like you would see a connecting line from point A to point B. Point A being the Dark Archon, point B being all of the different units. We would have to make it look good, obviously, presentable, but just something for now would be nice. I don't expect that change will be done anytime soon, but like I don't think that'll be done for Fraud Night. But, okay. I shall see you when you get back. I have not seen it ever in my life. If you can ping me with a description or something, or an image rather, in the forum, I mean the Discord server, that would be epic. Need Oh, it's SCM Drift is lagging because it's rendering 99 pylon fields. Okay. So I'm just delaying any the actual push of this update until I get some. I don't know if iquare is actually going to be working on the mind control update to add some more reads and some other stuff, but I'm gonna wait a sec before I ship that. All right, so I was talking about Terrano 2 anyway earlier. So I've made some pretty significant changes. First up, we have Arak Space. There used to be a ramp facing into the Confederate sector. That's been removed, and there's been a little bit of more maneuverability over there. Slightly more build space as well opened up. Down at the bottom here, I reshaped this area, removed one of the two ramps that was over here, moved the cover down a little bit, and opened up the build space in this area. Might be tucking in this cliff a little bit more so that it's not as open as it currently is, but that's sort of where we're at right now. And I might even be removing this ramp, actually, but I'm not 100% sold on that. There's 4 ways into this base, but if you can separate it out into 2 ways into the natural and 2 ways into the main, it's kind of, it comes across as a little bit less crazy. Time will tell, though, what other changes need to be made to that area. This is what we're going with for now. It's not exactly a conservative change either. It's pretty significant, even if it doesn't look like as much on paper. Now, over in this area, I added in this dirt structure with a nice little ramp that parks up here. This will allow anybody who takes this across the bridge base, be it Kerrigan, Magistrate, the Brass Terrans over here, they'll be able to defend it a little bit better against Zerg encroachment. It's a little bit of cover, plus you can put some units up there if you want to. Down in Kerrigan's base, I reshaped a lot of this. So this high ground area used to actually end around up here. And I've added in this little bit of structure as a nice piece of cover from anybody who's defending it from attacks from the south. This base can be a little bit more attractive as a result, and this is probably going to turn into the natural base for the brass player. Tucked in the cliff quite a bit, added some more cover here and there just so that it's not a complete empty void. But as a result, there's less build space immediately, but there's also less entrances. I actually took out 2 north-facing ramps in this area. So the only ways into Kerrigan's base are the south from the Allied territory, the west from this area. I guess you could drop over here as well. And the east, these 2 asphalt ramps. So that doesn't make her position super easy to defend, but it's better than it was, is my thought process. I reshaped the Confederate place a little bit so that there's a little bit more visual detail. It's not quite, again, it's not quite as empty and barren. We do also have a ramp over here and a little bit more space for you to navigate around should you want to try to flank, but it is a very small exit ramp, which will probably persist. So I doubt we'll see a huge amount of interest in that area. That being said, it is still a niche and potentially a deadly area if you're going to hit somebody's infrastructure or something. This also opens up a little bit more space to put some depots or whatever the hell they want, tech structures or something, over in that area. I think those covered the changes. I did add this on stream yesterday, I think, or 2 days ago or something. This is behind Zaz's base. Nothing crazy. I haven't modified anything in the Magistrate's base area, and I'm not even really sure if I need to. I haven't really taken a long look at this base, in this entire region, but nothing's jumping out at me as needing improvement. His base is rather open. Perhaps what I could do is seal off something over here, something like that. So that it's no longer a Balefal death spot. That puts us... That's a small and reasonable change, I think, in this context. Otherwise, yeah, the big change that I still want to make at this point is to Gorn's starting location. There needs to be some sort of restructuring of his main so that the resource harvesting is not compromised from its current state. It might be improved even, but I think the minerals will be put up into the northern area over here. I might tuck in the cliff a little bit further south or further north, and then we'll put the minerals along this north line, if you will, like that. The gas will go either on the right or the left, probably the left, I would say, and the hatchery will be moved down maybe 2-3 tiles, so that we have him a little closer to his ramps with his initial creep spread, which will encourage him to be able to like wall that area off or put some sunken colonies down. And then I'll probably restructure some of the cover and cliffs and stuff for the sake of being able to allow for more build space, generally speaking. The minerals being moved will allow for more build space. I'll reorganize the cliffs and the rock doodads. There'll be more build space there. That's pretty much the main change that I want to make to this area. I might also be auditing over here. I'm not really sure what I would do over here, but something tells me that this could be reshaped. Even I do like the visual aesthetic of it, the fact that it's kind of wild in that sense, and has some, has some pretty significant changes from what a conventional mineral only would look like. And it's not necessarily like it's definitely campaign minerals, right, as they would say, but I think that might be desirable in this context. I might be okay with that. Definitely need more color in this area than none. Let's extend that forward. And we'll say... Oh yeah, I guess we'll be doing this. Oh, thank you. Let me take a look. Yeah, I figured the memory thing was... Oh yeah, that IO tether thing is very, very noisy. Definitely more subtle. And yeah, I guess the pulse should just be being sent directly to the unit from the Dark Archon if there was going to be a pulse at all. But I can see where you're coming from as far as the comparison goes. Probably be like a team-colored UI thing. Yeah, I was checking the whole thing out on stream earlier. That's where we got our testing done. Let me just finish reorienting myself here. Thank you for putting that stuff together. Just in time for Fraud Night. I'm sure we'll see that in action. Okay. So we are good there. Let me pop into the... Yeah, they both try to automatically mind control each other. That's what caused the crash earlier. But I guess if you've tested that, it probably doesn't happen anymore. Shit. Yeah, have you tried it? You haven't tried CNC draw, or you won't be able to know if it helps anyway until you restart? Oh, they're not enemies. How sad. I'm using Source Tree. It was recommended to me by Veek. They still lose all their energy when they get mind controlled. Psychotic. I'll try recompiling with the GPTP plugin anyway, just in case, but I did compile it already, so. Yeah, I already did that. The second Dark Archon immediately loses all energy. The victim Dark Archon. I don't understand why why Blizzard decided that Dark Archons should lose all energy when they get mind controlled. It's so weird. Such a silly hard code. No reason for it. No, energy. The victim Dark Archon loses energy. Yeah. As you can see, they have 0 energy still. Yeah, I don't see why it's necessary, though. It's not like there are any links to that, you know what I mean? It's not like they used a mind control system like ours. Yeah, whatever. That should be possible if it's if there was an entire group of Dark Archons that weren't fucking doing anything. Hey, Connor finished his Connor finished a build. You know what that means? Time to rock and roll. I will just say, wait. I don't know how many times you want me to test the same exact thing. Yeah, do it yourself, man. Figure it out. I showed you like 3 times. It doesn't work. There must be some other memory patch or that needs to be made. I'm assuming it just still breaks in some other capacity. Oh, wait. What? Siege tank, siege tank. Oh, I jumped ahead in this. So this is supposed to be here. Okay. Holy shit, I'm really losing my spot here. Like a dummy. Okay. Yeah, then you get 2 siege tanks. Well, Connor went fucking ham with that build. Holy shit. That was long. Have I tested with bring jump issue? No, I've just been using weight 600 instead of bring jump. Oh, it's hooked. Okay, that's why. After you split up with... No, it's fine. It's readable. On the issue that I had was just that like I was doing it before you had color-coded stuff, so it started to look repetitive. That's just one of the advantages of when you actually do color-code that stuff. It's like significantly better, apparently. You know, I didn't know that until now, but I assumed it would be better, but I didn't do any testing to make sure. Now that was my testing right there. Okay, so we're gonna Hydra DBDP. Oops, so I guess this is in weapons. Oh, I have a copy in here for no reason. Weird that they abbreviated weapon in that file, but no other file. Because consistency. So that plugin's done there. Okay. Okay, so we're good there. We've done some pretty good work on that. Let me just double check that mind control's working in that respect. Cool. All right, so it is working, which is very nice. All right, so that version's up. Very epic. And I even started to work on this, which is also pretty cool. Okay, so I am going to take a quick bathroom break. When I return, we will finish messing around with this mineral-only area, and then we'll give a nice once-over to all of the bases as far as mineral counts, resource counts in general, mineral field numbers, and maybe there will be some other things that I spot while I'm doing my rounds across the map that need to be improved. For one, obviously, I'm going to have to put down the decorative crevices for these resources once the placements are finalized. I think the placement is final for Gorn's main, but I'll give it some time to sit before I decide that. Obviously, I'm going to probably reshuffle a lot of this stuff, so we'll have to wait and see on that one. I'm thinking about maybe removing this ramp, for example, and just having these two be the entrances, which would allow me to extend the cliff out a little bit more, probably, and do some other stuff. So we'll probably do that when I get back. So, BRB. I gotta tell you, man. The fact that I have an air conditioner right now, so epic. So very epic. Oh, I kind of did want to pull this out a little bit more. So why don't we do that? Okay. We're in. Hey, good job. I will definitely appreciate that if I ever have to look back at that. And obviously anybody else who's looking to score some insight will be better equipped as well. That's going to make the overall approachability, if you will, of the of Project Hydra in general. I think that'll improve that, just because on the basis of you kind of have some expectation of what kind of builds are possible with the game and all that. So I think that's pretty cool. Another re-import of the mud tile. Doesn't look like it. Which I guess is probably why there was none placed. Okay, so we will leave it at that. Cool. Well, it's a bit more spacious. Obviously more minerals as well, more resources. That is what it is. We usually start in about 2.5 hours. I don't know if you'll be awake by then. Or still be awake at that point. It's only 8 mineral fields here. Oh, it's nice to hear that you're in the clear there, Ultralisks. Will you be joining us for Fraud Night today? Or is it too soon? You still have to finish some stuff up. Oh, okay, cool. Maybe you're just exhausted. That's also reasonable. Yeah, I was worried that might be the case. Poor guy. Yeah, you guys in the oceanic region over there really suffer for the time, unfortunately. But I think if we get enough people who would be down to play earlier, we could probably do like, just like Fraud Night, we could do like Fraud Morning or something. We could basically be a different timetable. I don't know what days would work best for that, but it could happen. Is all I'm saying. I think that would be better than repeatedly destroying people's sleep schedules. I would feel better about that, at least. Looks slightly more natural now. And I fixed that terrain block without having to open up Photoshop. Small victories, man. Small victories. Well, don't do that then. Yeah, don't go crazy like that, man. We'll figure something out because you guys have been really helpful with testing and stuff. So it's only fair you guys don't have to destroy your sleep schedules just to participate in game night. So what would be a good time for you guys? So if we were to do something like right now for me, it's 1:05 in the evening. So normally we start at 3:30 my time. If we were to start, would 6 hours earlier be best? Would 5 hours earlier than that be best? Like, what do you guys think for your timetables? Like, would it be the time I start my mod stream at 9 a.m. my time? Would that be a good time? Should it be later than that? Should it be earlier than that? I can't really do too much earlier than that. I think the earliest I would be able to do would be like 1 hour earlier, but... Right, yeah. I just assume we have the player base necessary to make the games happen. What time would be best? Because if we can figure out like some compromise between number of people available and interested to play and time that works for you guys, that would be better than the current one, which is not very great, right? It just doesn't work for you guys, which is totally fair, and I understand why. I would not want to stay up that late either. Last 5 or 6 hours? Okay. So that would put us at... from 1 to 13. Yeah, so we could do 4 hours ago. Could be our start around then. Let me know if that would work for you, Ultralisk. I really would only be able to do that Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Because if I still wanted to do a mod stream anyway, because that's Tuesdays and Wednesdays I have the days off from work. So okay, cool. Well, I left a message about it in the special bus if you guys want to chime in about times or whatever. But I mean, it won't really be required per se. It's just letting you guys know I started the conversation over there. I'm missing one tile. There it is. Oh, nice. Yeah, we don't want you to have to stay up that late, Connor. Nice work, iquare. Now you should be able to pull the ones that I've invited you to for Hydra, clone them, and get them set up as well. Oh no, don't worry about that, Connor. For me, it's like, I want you guys to be able to play. I enjoy when you guys play with us, but I also, myself, don't want to be like, hey, you guys should come play with us, even though it's going to destroy your sleep, you know what I mean? And so if I can facilitate more inclusive community, then that would be excellent in that aspect. I think it would be great if, you know, we saw you guys participating more. And if that means I've got to bring the fraud to you, actually, then I'm more than willing to do that. Right, yeah, something that works better for works well enough for everyone, or for enough people that they can join, and we can still have decent participation. But specifically works better for you as well. I think that would definitely be the way to go here. Done our due diligence there with the decoration. I'm wondering how I managed to miss higher crevices there, but whatever. Alright, I think those changes are pretty good here, so we'll go ahead and... Oh yeah, did I already do the location placement? I did. So we should be able to pop into the triggers for this. This in a notepad. What is force one? Oh, really? Holy shit. And don't you still need the test map stuff as well? Yeah, no kidding. That's pretty epic. Who's the observer anyway? Malediction research to Hydra scripts. I have, and I just responded to you on Discord, Luciferius. Maelstrom was already researched. I don't think I have idle orders for Maelstrom or mind control. I might actually have. Let's see. Oh yeah, I do. And for Maelstrom. So I'm looking for Temp Archon. Yeah, the first thing they tech is Maelstrom, and then they get Malediction, and then they get Dark Archon mana. They might actually... The meta build might actually be to get Dark Archon mana before you get anything else. Maybe Maelstrom, Dark Archon mana, then Malediction, but they always had those upgrades. They just didn't do anything for them. Oh yeah, destroy it. I was just reminding you, or letting you know, because I didn't know if you asked there first and then here. I didn't check timestamps or anything. Kerrigan is like quintessential mech. We can actually have her test out the latest build here, so we'll say 2-3, or sorry, 1-3. T1 is Magistrate. Do eight racks into mech is fine. There's not, but there is a personality that builds way more Dark Archons than others, so in a roundabout way, yes, there is. Guys will probably be four racks pressures fine. Layer 5 is probably... Dark Archon cast mind control on Zerglings and Hydralisks / Marines. 1 gate Dark Archon Fest Expo. I like that idea. No, I think they prioritize other stuff. So if we go down here, we can see they'll go as low as like Ghost, Medic, Shaman. Oh yeah, I suppose mind controlling Zerglings would be really, really inexpensive, right? Because 2 of them would be the same thing as 1 Marine or something. And then they'll do like, you know, Dragoon, Hierophant. But I suppose I could do an even lower tier that would be like... 75. I'm gonna do 60. And we can also do self energy greater than percent 25. Increase the requirement as the supply cost increases as well, I think. Makes sense. Though maybe not. Maybe it should be the other way around. They'll conserve their energy to get a high tier unit or something. I don't know. Maybe we leave it at 50 or like 35, 25, 15 or something like that. Cerebrits? Yeah, that's Gorn, Zaz, and Arak. Same as Terranol one. So for Crash Battlecruiser... Oh yeah, so this is... I'm doing the build order for... personality and build order selection for Zerg. So obviously the 3-hatch Muta would be a good one for Zaz. So we'll say 3-1 is fine. Gorn is like 3-hatch Hydra Queen. So it's 4 and 3. Oh yeah. Should be 4, not 0. And Arak is like 9 pool. Sure. Oh yeah, I didn't even think to look at enemy or AI or whatever ally status. So we'll say enemy. Okay. It's funny how that worked out. The players are very similar in terms of team alignments or whatever. Probably have a Terran expansion. Oops. Okay. You know what I actually do have to do is go into the nuke. Is it? It's like 3-Rex nuke or something. Oops. Okay. That's not even really going to be apparent in this particular case, but... Is there no start location for player 3? Oh, that's set to neutral instead of human. That's fine. You. Let's check this out. See how it goes. Oh. Forgot to share vision with player 8. And let me just double check again. TMCX, Z. Okay. We're good to go now. This is some whack-ass music. Can't wait to see a 9 pool actually work. Granted, I have no confidence that it will actually work. That's a peculiar expansion to take when you have a much better one right south of you and right north of you. Fucking idiot. Okay. Yeah, the explored fog looks so much better now that DF made those changes. That's really nice. It used to look all grainy. Wait, what do you mean? I don't even remember what I said. Did I say something? I think all I said was 9 pool. I hope 9 pool actually works someday. And that I should edit 9 pool to improve it, which I just did. Uh-oh. 4x pressure coming out. Dude, he's got 3 barracks. Got a 4th one on the way. Better get those Zerglings into position, boy. You hear me, boy? Better fucking Zerg it up, bro. Meanwhile, 3 racks. Starport. We're looking at some cool shit, man. Double factory. Fucking stacked factory, bro. Look out. 8 racks tech switch, bro. Look at all these Marines from 1 rack. Pretty impressive. Look at all these Marines from 4 barracks. Pretty impressive. Here he goes. Scouting ahead with his vulture. Check him out. Vomit forth my men. Destroyed. And destroyed. And where's the reaction time? Where is it? Where's the reaction time, boys? Oh. 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 Dude, his allies reacting before he is. What lunacy is this? Hey, dumbass. Wake up. I can't believe that this AI is that stupid. Wraith, by the way. See you later, dude. Okay. Dude, this guy's allies had to wake him up because he was AFK. Maybe it's because he was like low on supply or something. What I have noticed is that the AI will freeze and do nothing that they're supposed to do if they are out of supply. Meanwhile, we got a tank, 3 Volt, 2 Goliath attack. You better watch out. This could be it. Very late expansion. I think he's okay. He's whittling down the... Oh, he still hasn't... Never mind. Red still hasn't lost any units. Oh, fuck! 9 pool! Oh, no! Oh, my God! Utter destruction of a man. See ya. Oh, he's got an Ahmed! Oh, Ahmed was only good for 2. Oh, he almost killed another vulture, though. Dude, look on the bright side. Absolute sandwich. Oh. Magistrate's here. Keeping Rainer's hopes and dreams alive. As far as this guy's hopes and dreams, I'm not so sure. Dude. Brutality. Well, Arak's punished. Still doesn't have a spawning pool to reinforce himself. Man, what a mess. Uh-oh. Gorn to the rescue, man. Oh, shit. Zergling here. Magistrate should have sent some units for backup. Now he's furiously spam-clicking his Marines back over there as an attack masses up. Oh, Arak lives to see another Todd. Meanwhile, the Brass Terrans are completely eviscerated. Fast +1 weapon for Kerrigan. Her build order looking good. About 30 billion depots. Holy shit. I guess this guy really likes depots. This gal. I should say this gal. This gal really likes depots. I don't know what the fuck is happening. Oh, there's some pressure being put on Gorn over here. He's calling for some backup from Wraiths, which are the known counter to 30 Wraiths. Or, sorry, Mutalisks. Known counter to 30 Wraiths. Well, he picked off the... Oof! Scourge. He picked off some of the scoundrels. Some of the ground units there. See ya. How embarrassing. Meanwhile, still being mopped up down here. Hi. Oof. Oh, something just detonated. Oh no. Great. Now you have 10 seconds to repair this. Oh, thank goodness. Meanwhile. Looks like the wraiths finally were mopped up. Only lost some colonies by the looks of things. Nothing crazy. Still got the bases. Eric put an evolution chamber down here. It's not going to help him too much. I think Red has everything they need. As long as these wraiths don't have cloak. He's got 4 factories. He can pump out Goliaths. 5 and a 6. Oh, 6 and 7 on the way. He's got plenty of shit, man. Hi. Brutality. See ya, nerd. Here come the Goliaths. Okay, how embarrassing. Sorry, Red doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, but he is killing the yellow player over here. And contesting. Actually, Red is fighting a 2-pronged war right now. While also trying to defend his base. Rather unsuccessfully, I would say. Oh, the infantry's gone. And remember, he's got... While this guy's got +2 air weapons, he's also got +2 vehicle weapons here. And plenty of... Like I said, plenty of Goliath production. They did kill 1 factory and a machine shop. It was on that factory. So... You hate to see that. I also hate to see him idling his fucking Goliaths doing nothing, but whatever. At the same time, there's some silliness happening over here. Yeah, too bad this map doesn't have Dark Archons. Oh, can they kill the Marine? Oh, they barely managed to do it. Holy shit. That was almost a hero medic. Meanwhile, three tanks retreating. Orange trying to expand. Getting his dick swallowed. Why would you focus the vultures? What is wrong with you? Yeah, you got... Fuck those vultures, man. Oh, fuck. Oof. Hey, that's rude. You can't do that. Hey, that's bullying. Hey, stop that. Well, on the one hand, the AI is pretty good at smashing the enemy. On the other hand, they're really bad at defending themselves. As we noticed. I don't even know when the fucking Goliaths finally cleaned up those wraiths over here. It almost lost a second factory when he had no right to. Well, looks like the home team wins this one. There's no way Gorn's going to... Holy fuck! Nice drones. Yeah. It was an epic amount of kills on these vultures. The homo team, yeah. Do we even have an engineering bay for these guys? They said, fuck engineering bays, dude. We're all about factories. And nothing but factories. We don't want Marines. We accidentally built some barracks. It's over. It's all about mech. Very interesting decision to expand up there instead of anywhere closer. How much of a prankster are you anyway? I always focus Hydras with my fucking vultures. Is it really easy? I don't know. Bullied. Executed. Yeah. Zaz is dead. Gorn's next. Kerrigan's Goliath's marching on Gorn's doorstep. Gorn and Arak. Somehow Arak is still in the game. He also has a base up here. What a fucking lunatic. They're trying to fight them back. Unfortunately, they are at an upgrade deficit. See you later, nerd. Poor guy has no money. He's out. Holy shit. Yeah, build 69 missile turrets, please. Well, it was nice knowing you, you stupid asses. Anyway, the map seems to be working in theory. And hey, Ultralisks, if you try to play that map, you'll actually have an AI ally, apparently. That's pretty cool. It's pretty epic. I like that. Alright, so... I did update the Zerg build for 9 pool. Should be better. So that's the one that Arak used. And the one that Hydra Queen here, we can do 900. Alright, we are good to go here. I just need to send this. See over here. Alright, so we're looking for state selected. So Terrano 2 is up. Check it out if you like. Okay. Well, that's pretty fucking good. Wow, it's only been 2.5 hours. I'm going to take another quick break, grab something to eat this time, and use the bathroom and get some more water. And all that good stuff, you know, water break, etc., etc., etc. We do have this map now available if anybody wants to give that a spin. Should be somewhat interesting. Although I imagine the battles will be fairly lopsided. But should probably put that in the note. Okay, BRB. Hello. Yes, iquare. I use Q relative for big attacks, for like actual formal attacks, not for queuing units in the build order. All right. So now I'm back. Oh yeah. It's incredibly useful. Trying to test something because I saw some. There was some weird visual issue. Those should probably be multi-runs or something if they're going to be there at all. Yeah, since Wraiths are light and Goliath anti-air is explosive, they deal very little damage now compared to what they used to. I'm still not 100% sure how Wraiths are meant to be countered by Zerg. I guess upgraded mutas deal okay with, you know, because mutas themselves, I believe, are light, or maybe they're medium. Could be completely wrong about that, though. Yeah, they are small. So because they're small, they take reduced damage from Wraith anti-air, which is why Mutalisks can counter them. Thank you, Il Supremo. Welcome to the stream. Glad you're enjoying the content. Yeah, the color coding looks much better, or the guide looks much better now that you've color coded it. The 2-Fact Vulture one, Connor. Thank you for doing that. Always appreciated. Let's take a look. I don't even know if I have... It doesn't look like I have a Nidus one. What is the config option. I don't actually have full documentation of the config. It looks like maybe it's in framework. Oh, I didn't have, do I have Nidus in this? I don't even have Nidus in this one. How do we get them to build Nidus exits? Do we have to use like issue order or something? Huh. I like that. Oh, okay. What's this typo related to, iquare? Just, the Nidus stuff? How many new personalities we have coded in? Well, there's not been any new personalities. I've kept it one of 4. General, some sort of range focus, some sort of melee or infantry focus, and some sort of air focus. At some point, we'll see if we want to fragment it further. I'm not 100% sure, but... Oh, okay. Gotcha. So the idle tactics is Nidus placement AI. Do we have a syntax for it? Because I don't actually have it added to the extended AI command guide. Right, yeah. So all of these are build orders. There's personalities, which are separate, and they control things like upgrade paths, attack compositions, and eventually they'll control like how fast the AI expands. And we have the ability to pick different classifications of bases. The personality will dictate, do they expand safely or aggressively? Do they expand to high or low yield resources? That sort of thing. Close or far. And delay is how long until they look to build an exit, or does it also request the parent structure? I see. I imagine this is going to result in a real complicated fucking network, but that's kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, I don't even know what kind of flags would be useful, but I'm sure we can figure something out there. I don't even know if player need takes priority. I don't think so. Oh yeah, that could also be good. It's like, basically placing a Nidus Canal with the attack force would, or near the attack force would be really useful, I think. I would like to see that happen. Alright, let's check this shit out, man. See what happens. Oops. Don't really need to do that anymore. Backups? What are those? Get out of here. Yeah, we have to, I think in the... That's what I'm saying, yeah. I don't think I need to worry about anything like that. I think the A stuff will remain entirely the same. The difference. That's why we have the config, so that we don't have to worry about that in the same degree, to the same degree. But experimental changes are definitely useful. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely pretty good, I think. Wait, what? Right, yeah. No, it's a good idea. Dude, I'm banging over here. It's an epic track. What? The Zerg actually repelled an attack? I mean, it looks like it was only a few Marines or something, but still. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one. Ever a classic mistake. Here, let me just fix that now. Yeah, I'm testing out. I forgot that iquare actually did this a while ago, but he put together Nidus canal system for the AI, so I'm testing out how it works right now. I also, in the process, reworked the player need expansion stuff for all of the races. I don't know if it's going to result in better stuff, though, because player need is really bugged. And for all I know, it means that they'll just overbuild tech structures even more. But so far, we are seeing decent worker management and decent unit management. I also updated this particular build, the 3-hatch Hydra, I think. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe this is one I forgot to update. I was supposed to update this at some point, that's for sure. This is a pretty decent first attack, though. I mean, or no, maybe that's not even an attack. 3-rat. Yeah, 3-racks medic. Holy moly. Oh yeah, this is the 3-hatch Muta, so I think I might have updated this one, but I don't remember. In any event, things are gonna get hairy. Yeah, so that's just an issue with how this whole system works. Player need is a bugged command, more or less. Alright, let's see what happens here. It's not looking too hot. Oh, so many units. See you, nerd. Alright, well, our hopes now rest with orange. It seems to be repelling attacks a little bit more reasonably. When we start to see him build some tech structures in the natural, that is when we will take a look at what we got here. Brown and red duking it out. Oh, right, this is the DT build. I forget about this. Oh, somehow he's still alive. I don't know why he still builds a lot of Scourge. It doesn't make any sense to me. I definitely don't attack add Scourge, I don't think. So he's just spinning a Scourge for some reason. Alright, here we go. We have a Nidus. Does it have a base somewhere else? Has it placed the expansion? Oh, check that out. I don't know if that's... Alright, so that's to this one. Oh yeah. It probably would have helped if I had actually put in the idle tactics for the Zerg Nidus stuff. Looking prank. I'll just fast forward to that point again. I can definitely improve the stuff for the Protoss and the Terrans a little bit further, the same way that I took care of the Zerg as far as the expansion stuff goes. The expansion tech structure, backup stuff. The basic thing I did was I made them wait before they start worrying about building expansion production structures and expansion tech backups until after the build order is done, so that they wouldn't start trying to build like a third evolution chamber or a second evolution chamber when that evolution chamber is still being built in the first place. So this time blue didn't stand a chance. Get those Scourge out, bro. Oh, he doesn't even have a Spire. Okay. He's really spreading his creep colonies out like a lunatic, but whatever. And Niduses are actually not cheap, so... He still has okay drone production on his first two bases. This one, on the other hand, is lagging behind quite heavily. I think Niduses are like 100 minerals and 50 gas or something. He's got some pretty decent attack forces. This is like a smaller one. I thought there was more somewhere, but I think he's spinning them around like a lunatic. So yeah, as you can see, he's got all 3 evolution chambers in his main, so the fact that he's building another Hydra den is a little puzzling, but it's probably for lurkers. Oh no, he's building another one in his main too. Yeah, so that's still happening. What is even happening with this guy? Oh, he's actually keeping his money super low. I thought for sure he was going to be floating a ton of money, and for whatever reason he wasn't... He does have a Nidus Canal request. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's a Defiler Mount request for no reason. So I think this Nidus Canal is linked to the one down here, because it's the only other Nidus. Oh, there is one over here, though, so I could be mistaken about that. I'm not actually sure how the AI decides to link its stuff. Okay, so he has linked it. This one doesn't have a... At least I don't think... Yeah. So that Nidus is down there. So they build the Niduses, according to the AI. Now, I don't know if they would use them. I mean, they're winning the game, so... It's kind of hard to say, but... Yeah, they are destroying right now. Kind of hard to say that they would need them in the first place, but they're there. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, so close this stuff for now. Let me update. I didn't even bother with this one, so this is... Yeah, so they will still overbuild. That's not going to be fixed until... Yeah, that's not going to be fixed until we fix player need itself. Or get the build new command in, which is probably going to be sooner. All right. Oh, that's a funny prank. It's supposed to be dot get ignore, right? Well, that new version is in, so we'll say... All right, so those changes are now in there. Hopefully it works out. That will do it for today's stream. Made for 3 hours and 37. Jay Wilson minutes. Error 37. Diablo 3. I guess we'll leave it at that for now. We will be back in about a half an hour for Fraud Night to play some epic stuff. So see you then.